Okay lang tayo dyan guys, rock and roll to the world. Ayos. Mic test. Alright. No? So maganda pong araw sa lahat. No? I'm so excited that you're all here today. First of all, my name is Maj Custodio. I'm going to be your coach and your mentor today. And I'd like to acknowledge everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time off today. I know you could be doing something else. Baka may, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to work, family outing, or get out with friends, but you decided to come here and to invest time into improving your skills. And I feel so respected for that. Thank you very much. A round of applause for everyone today for investing in our. Alright, so before anything else, guys, I'd like to know where you're from. No, tingnan nga natin sa chat. Can you chat there, what city are you from? No, para mag-greet kayo natin from where you are. Okay, so we have people here from Las Piñas, Lucena, Dolores, Dubai, Makati, Manila, Legazpi, Caloocan, Davao, Bacoor, QC, Bicol, Singapore. Oh, we have people from Singapore. Qatar, oh grabe. Cebu, Taytay, San Pedro, Pasig, Binan, Taguig, Manila, Quezon, San Pablo, Zamboanga, Laguna. So looking at the chats, guys, it looks like we have attendees here from all over the Philippines. All right, that's awesome. I'd like to greet everyone who's watching live from the website and live from Zoom as well. We're doing double lives tonight, today, wherever you're from. And I'm just so excited, guys, to see you attending here. So before anything else, let's make one thing clear muna. Hindi ito networking. Okay, guys? Hindi ito networking, ha? Baka iniisip nyo, front row naman to. Joke lang guys. Hindi to, but it's not networking, it's not MLM. I truly believe that all of you are capable of launching your own business, of starting your own freelancing career, of giving your own services, and that's what we're here to do. So let's not waste any more time, and let's start with a very interesting question. Who here is in, how many of you would like to have more income in your lives? Type number 1 if that's you. Type number 1 if you want to have more income. All right, so I can see lots of number 1s popping up. Good. So here's the title of our training ngayon, guys. The title of our training is How to Earn 50K or 150,000, even more than that, by just becoming a freelance video or photo editor or social media manager. No, so this is one of the best jobs out there because it never runs out of use. For the rest of our lives, there's always going to be a need for video editors and photo editors and social media managers. Social media might change from time to time, but it's always going to be there without the need to spend weeks of studying the apps or getting confused during the job. So, first question, why do you need to study these skills? Website development, video editing, photo editing, and social media. Well, because there's a great need for it. Tingnan nyo. Look at this. I just searched the internet just before I made this presentation, and I just found out, look at the demand for the job. Expert video editor for YouTube vlogs, $400 a month. $550 a month. $8 per hour. $1,200 per month. 600 pesos per hour. $400 per month. If you get at least 2 or 3 of these clients, guys, you're already gonna earn around 60 or 80K up. And that's the magic of it. You can work for more than one client. No? So whoever here is interested in becoming a video editor, type letter V. That I'd like to see. Who is interested as a video editor V? Okay, so I see lots of people here who are into video editing. Okay, may nakita akong B. V ha? Baka, ano ka? Okay. Another one, look at this. The requirement for graphics designers, photo editors, look at that. $1,000 a month for full-time product graphics designer. Product graphics designer, $6 per hour. $200 per month. 25,000 pesos per month. $6 per hour. $800 per month. Imagine na, that's just Amazon product images. All you have to do is edit the image ng product nila sa Amazon, which is so easy. There's another one, 30,000 per month. To those who are into graphics editing or photo editing, type letter G. Now, I'd like to see in the chat, type letter G if this is your niche. This is what you're gonna focus on ngayon. Okay, so I can see, marami pa rin, no? What if both? Oh, of course, no? Pwede both. Next, social media manager. Look at that. $500 per month. $450 per month, $500 per month, $300 per month, $800 per month. Another one, $50,000, $20,000, $500 per month. Guys, it's literally never ending. And this is just the tip of the iceberg ng mga naghahanap ng social media managers, social media creators. So if this is your niche, yung social media type, letter S, I'd like to see that on chat. If you're into social media. Okay, I'm seeing repeated names. Oh, parang gusto mo kunin lahat, no? Pwede din yan. That's not a problem. No, you can master it all. So, but then by the end of this training, guys, by the end of this training, literally you're going to discover how to build a business on video and graphics editing for clients, no? You're going to learn how to become a social media manager and impress your clients. And you're going to learn how to build a portfolio on social media, video editing, and photo editing to attract your clients. The goal here, guys, is to potentially increase your income by impressing one client after another so that the clients out there will sooner or later spread your name. They're going to refer you and refer you. And this is actually happening right now. One of the fastest ways to grow your clients is that you're going to give them such amazing content that they're going to share you with their friends. Another reason why this topic is important, I'm going to share a little bit of statistics here. According to the Philippine Statistic Authority, the Philippines is now the top 4 in the country of unemployment. Who is not shocked? Type number 1, if hindi ka na shocked. Number 1, hindi ka na shocked that the Philippines is now number 4 in the top most unemployed number of people in its country. No, so this is crazy, guys, considering and especially I believe COVID has caused that as well. But type number 2 if you're done playing the blaming game and you want to take ownership na and to take action. Type number 2. You're done complaining, you're done blaming, and it's time to do the work. No? Because no one else is out there to help us. No, it's us on ourselves. There you go. And I'm seeing those chats right there. And to those who are college students or about to graduate college, again, I'm not against college, but I just want to share statistics. Look at this from Manila Times. No? According to Manila Times, millions of grads, but no jobs up for grabs. Millions of grads, but no jobs up for grabs. Another article from the Department of Labor. Sabi ng Department of Labor, most of the unemployed, mga walang work, no, are educated. You know what educated means? Nakagraduate ng college. Majority ng mga unemployed ngayon are college graduates. And here are the numbers. For every 1 million unemployed, 800,000 are college graduates. Again, type number 2 if hindi ka pa rin na-shock. Type number 2 if hindi ka pa rin na-shock na halos lahat ng mga unemployed ngayon nakagraduate sila ng college. And that's actually quite true. This is why this tutorial, this masterclass is very important, because you have to find alternative ways, and some of you here are gonna go all in, and that's actually a very good decision. One of the sad truths that's happening right now is because Filipinos are not finding jobs here in our country. They go abroad, only to find out that the salary out there is not as much as promised actually. And so many families are torn apart because of this decision. And to finally let you see a news forecast of what's happening in our country, I'm going to share with you a quick video. This is a very short video so that you can see how aware the newscasters are regarding our situation. Check this out.
Mahalagang sangkap at nabisang kapamaraanan sa pagninegosyo, binigyang diin ng ilang mga kilalang success at wealth coach. Kung ano ito, ating alamin sa report ni Aileen Navarro.
Sa tradisyonal na turo ng mga magulang, dapat anya mag-aral ng mabuti, magkaroon ng magandang grado, upang pagtapos ay makahanap ng trabaho at magkaroon ng maayos na sweldo na siyang ikabubuhay ng tao. Bagamat mahalaga ang edukasyon upang maging matagumpay, subalit marami pa rin ang naniniwala na nagtagumpay sila sa bagay na hindi nila pinag-aralan. Bagkus ay sinubukan nilang tahakin ang pagnenegosyo kahit ilang beses na silang nabigo bago makamit ang tagumpay. Ayon sa batang CEO ng QuickPro na si Maj Custodio, Mas makakabuti pa anya sa kagawaran ng edukasyon na magkaroon ng maagang pagtuturo sa pagninegosyo at sa social media. Mas mabilis anya kumita dito kumpara sa mga pag-aaral sa loob ng 4 o mahigit pang mga taon na gugugulin para sa isang kurso. Subalit mababa naman ang kita dito. Ayon sa tala ng Philippine Unemployment Rate, 70% ngayon ng mga unemployed ay mga fresh graduates.
Mahalaga.
Alright, so I just want to pause that right there. Did you hear what she just said sa last part? How many percent of the unemployed are fresh graduates? Can you see in the chat if you were paying attention? How many percent? Very good. It was at 70% of the fresh graduates. So you can understand now why it's very important to promote online jobs. Okay? This is not me going against college. It's me being realistic that there is jobs out there available and you don't need to follow the traditional way to actually earn. No? So let's get right down to it. Okay, let's proceed. So we're gonna start our training na guys. I hope you have your pens and papers ready there with you. You can use screenshot tools as well. I want this training to be inspiring and filled with learning and filled with value bombs. So I want to start this training from where I started. First of all, I want you to know guys that I'm nothing special. No, I'm nothing special. I don't have any special powers. I'm not naturally gifted. And I'm not even naturally talented when it comes to things, okay? But I do believe that as you continue to practice these things, you get to master it. So I don't believe in talent, no? I don't believe in gifted. I believe in habitual learning. I'm not originally good in speaking, but because I'm always exposed to church activities, to missionary activities, nasanay ako magsalita, mag-usap. I'm not naturally good in video editing, but because in high school and college, we were tasked to do some projects na hindi naman tayo tinuruan mag-video editing, but I had to learn by myself. I had to do that as well. So guys, the point here is, just because you're not good at first, it doesn't mean you should give up. And because of those learnings na nakuha ko, I began doing seminars all over the Philippines. And I would even create my own photos. I would edit my own videos as well. So I've been doing seminars everywhere teaching freelancing skills, no? Graphics, video editing, website development, social media management, influencing, YouTube marketing, social media marketing, all these skills. And while I was doing this, I've also been featured in different shows. I think you're familiar with Fibulim. He also featured me. And I think you're also familiar with Chinkitan. He featured me in his many events. I was one of his partner speakers. But another surprising thing, he also featured some of my students. No? So ito sila. These are my students. And Chinkitan actually created a 15-minute video to feature some of my students. And it's very proud, no? Kasi ito si Jose Miguel. Jose Miguel always chats with me all the time. Sabi nga ni Jose last time, Coach, thanks sa program mo, na-hire na naman ako. Like almost every month, this guy gets a client and he chats with me. And si Angela, she was able to buy a house and a vehicle for her family because of the freelancing skills that she learned. And as I continue to help more and more people, my company was known as one of the most innovative company of the year in Asia. So all of these things, no? All of these things happened, and it didn't happen because I was lucky. It didn't happen because it was an accident or I'm not talented. No, it happened because I grew and I learned and I learned, and that's why you're here today. Now, who's excited to learn the skills I'm about to teach you? Type number 3. So you're excited to learn everything that I'm about to pour tonight. All right, there you go. Tonight, today, this afternoon, kung anong oras man dyan where you're staying. So, my first job as a graphics and video editor, I had no experience. Believe it or not, wala akong experience when I started it. So, dito makarelate. Takot kayo mag-apply kasi wala kang experience, type number 1. Takot ka mag-apply kasi wala kang experience. So, ako guys, when I applied for my first job, wala akong experience, no? Because I was a dropout. The company I worked with before was Pledge. This was a fundraising company and a business marketing, digital marketing company as well. And I applied with no experience at all. But again, I'm gonna remind you as well, the clients are not after experience or skills, they're also after your attitude. So because I showed them a competent attitude, a do or die attitude, they hired me. This is an example of one of my conversations with my client before. I'm gonna play this. This is a recording ng usapan namin ng client ko before. Let me show you ito.
For the graphics that we have to design, for the video and everything else. So I really do need you to come up with the final incentives list. Is this something that you can maybe, you can probably get ready by tomorrow?
Ayan, so you can see my client is asking me graphics, the videos, and it wasn't perfect at first. I actually messed up. Look at this. Look at his message sa akin. He said, the landing page is a complete mess. Looks great, but please change the bottom picture. So it wasn't perfect. And my files is also a complete mess. You can see it here. Like hindi ko talaga halos na-arrange, halos lahat. But as I grew, my content, my graphics and my video generated money for my clients. Look at that. My client made $76,000. That's 3 million pesos. This is 4 million pesos. Now this here is almost 18 million pesos simply by giving them the videos and the graphics I created for them. And as I continued to work with more and more clients, na-notice ko mayroong pattern. It might be video editing, graphics editing, or social media. There's a pattern so that kahit kaninong client ka man mag-work, you'll be able to get the job right away. So I'm gonna show you that pattern as a video editor, graphics designer, or social media manager. These are the things that are gonna be repeated over and over as you work with clients. So first of all, to become a video editor and start applying tomorrow. First thing I want you to know, guys, clients don't necessarily prefer an app when they hire a video editor. Because these clients they're looking out for someone to edit the videos because they don't know how to edit. Okay? So they usually just want to hire someone who has the skill to edit videos. And you can see it here. Organized, able to follow closely structures and standards. Ito pa, another one. Provide some links of your work, availability, hourly rate, softwares and computer specification, attention to great details. They're not that picky, actually. So, what are the principles or what are the things na pabalik-balik that they always require a freelancer to do? So, here's some of them. They want you to learn, they want you to be able to know how to use layers, video enhancements, video transitions, audio enhancements, audio transitions, subtitles, stock footage, and combining them all together. As long as you know these things, you're all set to become a video editor. So let's go through them one by one. Layers. When you're editing a video, it might be sa Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas, CyberPower Director, Filmora, any video app you're using, there's always gonna be layers. Diba? Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. The layers for video is important because that's for A-roll and B-roll. Diba? For example, may nagsasalita dito na tao and he's talking about nature, another video na layer ilagay mo dyan na may nature video na naman, etc. etc. As for audio layers, important din yan because while the person is talking, there can be a background music. You're playing in the background. So, you need to learn how to manipulate layers for your clients. This is one skill that every client will require. Another one is video enhancements. The video that you're editing for your clients needs to be enhanced using stuff like exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks. There are even other settings here sa baba wherein yung color green, you can change it to a different color. Yung color blue, you can change it to a different color. So basically, video enhancement skills is also a must when you're editing videos. Whatever app you're using, meron talaga siyang ganyan. Color correcting, color grading, all those things. Another thing, when you're a video editor, you need to know how to use video transitions. You know those transitions, right? Like, ito, for example, between one video and the next, the transition can be swipe, it could be fade, it could be glitch, it could be warp, it could be zoom, any kind of transition, because this makes the video smooth and ongoing. The clients need this from you. By the way, if you're able to follow, type F, ha? Because if hindi na kayo nagtatype ng F, maybe some of you are left behind. Type F if you're able to get this. Because you know what? In this generation, I truly believe almost all of you know how to edit videos already. Like, this is a thing na. Like, everyone, as long as you have a phone. Yung mga TikTok na natin dyan, magaling na mag-edit ng videos. Yeah, so this is not something that requires like super smart minds. Next is audio enhancements. This is very important because the clients are the clients are sometimes shooting their videos in environments na very noisy yung background. There could be wind, there could be sizzling things, or there could be etc. etc. So you need to have the talent to reduce noise, no, to reduce rumble, reduce reverb, to edit the audio as the client wants it. Sometimes the client might require you na parang may echo effect. So you've seen those echo effects, right? So the client wants you to create an echo effect for their voice. They want you to create a louder volume, edit the pitch of their voice. So mastering audio enhancements is also very required. You can see this as well on YouTube. And almost every app, meron ganito. Sony Vegas, meron ganyan. Adobe Premiere, meron ganyan as well. Subtitles. Okay, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Literally almost 70 to 80 to 90% of clients out there might require you to use subtitles. The app I'm showing here is Sony Vegas at yung isa dito Adobe Premiere. Subtitles, guys, is very important for video editors and for clients because these videos na ginagamit ng clients, they're posting it on social media. And people watching in social media are not always turning on the volume. So that's why your client will tell you, please add subtitle para yung mga hindi naka-turn on yung volume, ma-understand pa rin yung video. Every video app probably out there has a subtitle editor. Next, stock footage. All right, so here's another one. Stock footage is basically the B-roll. No, di ba merong A-roll and B-roll? A-roll is the main video that's playing. B-roll are the video clips that just plays to complement yung sinasabi ng speaker. No, the speaker is saying, I remember my days when I was in the ocean, o lagay ka ng ocean video, something like that. So, those footages are usually stock footages and usually kinukuha yan ng mga video editors sa kanilang sources. If gusto niyo free source ng stock footage, you can go to YouTube. YouTube, just type there stock footage restaurant, stock footage guns, stock footage family. Marami kang makikita. However, ang ibang clients, sabi ng clients na yung sa YouTube daw, repetitive na yung kanilang stock footage. So, they might recommend you to use other sources. There is Envato. There is stock100.com. There are so many stock footages out there na libre. And there's also pexels.com. Actually, let me show you nga yung Pexels. So, this is pexels.com right there. And here in Pexels, it's complete with photos, stock photos and stock videos. For example, you can type here family. Ayan, hit enter. And then choose videos. Look, there's 25,000 videos of families. So this is for free. And then these are high definition videos right here na makuha mo. If your client is into the restaurant business, you can type food. And there you go. No, so there's so many thousands of videos in here, but other experts, they prefer paid subscriptions. Yung client mo, they might provide you with the paid subscriptions so that you can use them. Now, with all those in place, that's basically everything you need as a video editor, guys. Like, seriously, that's everything you need to master as a video editor. You don't need to study too hard. You don't need to cram your head. You don't need to learn all the functions of Adobe Premiere. As long as you got that in your head, yung sinabi ko sa'yo, you can become a video editor. So, let's mix it up. Let's mix it all up. I'm gonna share with you a sample video here na ginawa ko sa social media ko. And you can see everything I just told you being applied. So, let's check it out. Ito siya.
Why are the students choosing to look at the phone
rather than the teacher?
That's what you should focus on. Education has a bigger problem to solve than just cell phones. It's not just cell phones. Kasi I think you understand why teachers are banning them. Because students are using it to distract themselves.
They get distracted.
So the question
and
there,
to distract the teacher.
and to distract the teacher. So the question is, why are the students choosing to look at the phone
rather than the teacher?
That's what you should focus on.
All right.
Kasi there are teachers out there that are so good and so inspired that the students don't even pay attention to their phones. But there are teachers though that are teaching in a way that is so uninspired, that are just like reading from the books, literally. So the students get bored, and so they go. So I don't think the cell phone is the problem. I think it's a symptom of the bigger problem at hand.
All right, okay. We'll talk more about that bigger problem.
Yeah.
Right, right. Now, after this very short break.
All right, so as you can see there, guys, no, can you see it all coming together, right? The music, the transitions, the stock footage, and it wasn't even fully subtitled. Notice, the subtitles was only added on the most prominent words na sinasabi that hold meaning. There are other clients din na ganyan lang gusto nila. Like specific words lang yung may subtitle. And as type number 3, if you believe you can edit something like this, if you're qualified to edit something like this, background music, the final clip on the end, as you can see, no, ang dami, no? So as you can see, guys, a lot of you might actually have a skill that's already worth thousands of pesos, and you're just not monetizing it. All right. So here are some of my students who became video editors and became really good at their job. Ito si Jervic, you can see there. He is working with 2 clients. His second client pays him $250 for every 1-minute video that he's editing. Amazing, guys. Check that out. No? Imagine a 1-minute video, $250. At ito pa, si Kylie, she already has 2 full-time clients and 3 part-time jobs in the US and in the UK. Type claim if you want to get a client like this one day. Type claim if you want to get a client like this. Okay, there, I can see it. No? So it's not impossible. They were able to do it. What's to stop you from doing it yourselves? Let's go to the graphics editing side of the coin. For all graphics editors out there, if you really want to secure a client, like 100%, makukuha ka agad ng client, there are only 3 apps that you should totally master. 3 apps. It's Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and Canva. Of course, there are clients na kahit Photoshop na lang, okay na sila. There are clients na kahit Illustrator na lang, okay na din sila. There are clients nga na kahit Canva lang, okay na okay na. But if you want to be a premium freelancer ba? If you want to be a high-ticket freelancer that's worth a bigger rate, then you need to be able to master these 3 things. So let's go through some of the basics on how you can get started. First of all, how to best learn Canva and how to master Canva. Canva is literally the most easiest thing ever. Okay? Like you don't need to be a total master sa Canva, because if you go to the website, they even have a step-by-step tutorial there. It's a drag and drop app. Basically, you just choose a template, drag and drop, and you can start editing photos right away. You can just go there right now, canva.com. And what's amazing about Canva is that it's template focused. When you have a client, most of these clients will usually tell you just use the templates that's already in Canva. No? Because the templates in Canva was created by experts that has really great templates. No? Very nice design. And yeah, no, most clients prefer that you use the templates already there in Canva. For those who don't know Canva talaga, just type canva.com. And when you get here, this is literally it. Yeah, for example, the client tells you, give me an Instagram post. Just type their Instagram, and I'll click on Instagram post, and here are sample Instagram posts you can use for your client. And believe it or not, there are so many free content here for your client. For example, your client wants you to give him a real estate post. So, for example, gusto mo ito. Just click on that, and then you can edit the words here na gusto ng client mo. Real estate empire, ikaw bahala. And then you can drag as well your pictures. May mga na-upload ka na picture, that could work. Let's say ito, ayan, picture ko, ayan. You can simply drag your pictures, guys, and use it for your clients. So that's how easy Canva is. Super easy to use. Now, let's differentiate Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Photoshop is usually focused on photos. It means you need to at least have a photo already na i-edit mo sa Photoshop. It's best for photo manipulation. You can make the photo look something scary, something eerie, something serious, something jolly with the help of Photoshop. And it functions best when there's an existing photo, and it also works well with templates. I'm gonna show you later kung saan kayo kukuha ng templates for Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Illustrator is different. Adobe Illustrator creates vectors and cartoons and 3D images, logos as well. Basically, art, no? Digital art yan yung Adobe Illustrator. And you have the freedom to create shapes, toons, and animations. And it functions best when you have a sketch on a paper. So ganito yung ginagawa ng iba. They prepare a sketch on a paper, like they'll draw something on a paper, and then they'll take a picture of that and put it on Adobe Illustrator. And then they can start tracing it. It also works well with templates. So let's start with Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop begins by you importing a photo. No? Once you've imported a photo, mainly, no, I'm not joking here, but usually these clients would only want you to focus on three things most of the time: layer manipulation, filters, and the tools. No, all the other functions of Photoshop are, yes, some of them are useful, but not most of the time ginagamit. I know this because I've been working for clients for their posters, for their social media posts, and guys, Photoshop also has a ready-made step-by-step tutorial in Photoshop, which is very easy to use. So when you open Photoshop for the first time, no, dapat meron ka ng photo na nahanda. So go to File, click New, and then you select a width and height. I'm not gonna focus too much on this because you can learn this on YouTube, but I just want to show you something. So height, let's say the width is 1920, the height is 1080. Depends on your clients, la pa rin yung may gusto niyan. RGB 16-bit, that's it. And I click Create. And this is where I edit the photo. If gusto niyo square, you can go with 1080. If social media, usually square yan gusto ng client. And once this is ready, you basically just drag the photo inside that you will use for your client. So I'm just gonna drag, guys, a sample photo here. Okay, let's say ito. I'm just dragging it in. And once it's in, ayan, you can go ahead and edit this for your client. Again, the instruction focuses on your client. It's up to your client how he wants it. Ano yung sinabi ko kanina? Tools. Where do you find the tools? Nandito sa left side. Each of these tools, if you hover your mouse on it, it's basically telling you exactly what they're doing. For example, V is movement. If movement, you move it around. No? This one is masking or marquee tool. Select tool yan siya. If you select this, Control X, nawawala yung ano na yan. Nawawala yung part na yan because parang kinakat mo siya. And Control V, you put it right back in. All of these tools has their uses, but most of the time it's just the text tool yung ginagamit to type content like get discount now. No? Ayan. And when you hold the text, you edit the text dito sa baba. It's fairly easy, guys. Again, Photoshop is one of the most important tools you need to serve your clients. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on this, there's on YouTube, and in my academy, meron din as well. But it's not gonna take you weeks to learn this. Believe it or not, it can take you just 1 or 2 hours, and you'll get the hang of it. Now, what if your client wants you to create an instant Photoshop picture or poster agad-agad? Like, they want agad-agad, may content kang mabigay. All you have to do is go to freepik.com. Freepik.com. Okay, I'm gonna copy the link here. Ayan, freepik.com. And in here, guys, there are so many ready-made Photoshop content for your clients. This is literally like a shortcut to winning your clients. For example, you can type, your client has a discount. Type nyo lang dito discount. Ayan, type discount. And on the check PSD. And all of these contents here, guys, are Photoshop ready. Literally, Photoshop ready. So let's try to download one of them. For example, saan dito? I don't know what to pick. Ang ganda nila lahat. Sige, ito. Click that and simply click on download. Ayan. It's very fast. Click on start download and open it. And then, yung Photoshop file dito, ayan yung PSD. Double click mo lang yan. And that's what you're gonna start editing on Photoshop. And this is one of the best things ever because I can impress my clients without trying too much. So the client will tell me, Maj, give me a discount something from discount something graphics from Photoshop. So I'll just get it from FreePick and I'll tell the client, what's this discount, sir? He will tell me, oh, we have a discount today na 30% off sa ating apparel. So I'll put here 30% off. Ayan, let's probably put a font na Bebas. Ayan. And then I'll put the edit here and I'll call it apparel. Apparel. Ayan. So, as you can see, guys, it's very easy. Notice nyo, like, it's literally like a walk in a park, yung Photoshop, when you have pixels. So dito yung first time you na-discover, type wow if it's your first time to discover this. No? Type wow. You're just literally editing what's already made in here for your clients. And if your client has a name client mo, it's John Richard, type here John Richard. Let's say yung client mo. And then show this to your client. Your client will be like, oh, Maj, wow, ang bilis mo nagawa. No? So they'll be impressed by how fast it is because of the many templates available in FreePic. Again, Photoshop is very easy, guys. You can learn this on your own. Some of the images that you can even do in Photoshop are like one of the following. I actually teach this to my students in our classes. We learn these kinds of things. Cropping, masking. Very easy, guys. It doesn't take a genius to actually create photos like this, as long as you learn and you master Photoshop. Another one is Adobe Illustrator. So Adobe Illustrator is something where you can literally start kahit wala kang image na dala. Like totally blank canvas, and you can start creating images right away. You can start from a paper, you sketch it and you put it on Adobe Illustrator. So you go to File, New Image, always draw on your image with the tools on the left side, and all tools are pretty self-explanatory. You simply have to hover your mouse over each tool and give you simple instructions. So we're gonna try to visit Adobe Illustrator really quick so that at least you know where to start, how to handle it. And I'm telling you guys, Adobe Illustrator is, again, not that hard. You know what? If you're gonna keep a mindset na, mahirap to, hindi ko to kaya, that's exactly what's gonna happen to you. But if you keep a mindset, madali lang to, I can do this. This is really gonna be easy for you. The same way with Photoshop, you create new, and you start with a resolution. Again, I'm gonna start with 1080. Most clients kasi, social media na talaga, and they always give us a square blank image to start with. And there you go. One of the first things I would do is start with a pen tool, and yung pen tool, I would draw an image. It could be an image of a house, or again, it depends on your client talaga kung ano yung gusto nila. Ayan, when the image is in there, ikaw bala kung ano yung stroke niyan. Is it gonna be a white or a black stroke? Yan yung stroke, guys, yung parang line, and that's the fill. It could be a red fill or an orange fill. It depends talaga. And if you have an eye for art, then you could design your own images here by yourself talaga. You can even create zero curved images the way you want it to, and it can create these crazy images. But this is not the full potential of Adobe Illustrator. I'm kind of rushing it kasi yung iba, yung ginagawa ng iba, they would copy a picture from outside and put it inside Adobe Illustrator, like this one. Ayan, ilagay nila yung image sa loob. And once the image is inside, no, they would lock this image. No? Ilalock nila yung image na yan. And once the image is locked in there, they would use the pen tool to draw on top of it, like that. And then with the help of the pen tool, they can literally create a cartoon image of the character that they have in here. No, so this is one of those vector images na ginagamit nila talaga, guys, like literally. Ayan, no? And once you have that image, you can edit the fill again, can make it, you can change the color. Okay, mag-steal tayo ng color dito sa baba. Ayan, that kind of color. Can actually change colors using that fill. There you go. Ayan, no? Again, this is just one of the different things that you can do in Adobe Illustrator. I don't want to focus too much on this because, again, there's free information on YouTube. But basically, another surprise I have for you, you can also go to FreePic once more. FreePic. No? If you go to FreePic, you can type here, like for example, event. Use, hindi na PSD ngayon, you're gonna use vectors this time. And type here, event. Event. And here in event, all these images, guys, are again free to use for your Adobe Illustrator. Again, guys, no? But it is amazing because everything you need for your client is on free pick. Who's amazed? Just type wow if you're amazed by how grabe ka guys ka resourceful ngayon yung internet. No, type wow if you're amazed. Like this literally makes your job a whole lot easier when you're working with clients. Hindi ka natakot. You can use this for your portfolio. Am I right? You can use this for your samples. Sige, kuha tayo ng isa. Let's say ito, ayan. Click download and start download and open. And once you have that open, ito siya yung EPS ha. EPS yan siya, double click. And you have it here inside your Adobe Illustrator, guys. Now, you can manipulate this if you want. Double click mo yan yung square. Palakihin natin yung square if you want. Just increase the size of the square. Everything here is customizable galing sa free pick. Even the text themselves, just click letter T for text. And you can double click and change that. For example, pangalan natin ng isang attendee natin dito, si Rosalinda. Rosalinda. Ayan. Rosalinda. And then, pwede rin palitin yung name. Yung pink background, ignore that. That's just like a background or something. Mawawala yan if isave mo na yung image. You can edit the image. Again, yung i-edit mo based din sa gusto ng client nyo. Just ask your clients what they want, what they need, and then you can just basically do it here on Adobe Premiere. On Adobe Illustrator. For example, the client has a gala night with band. It depends kung ano yung gusto ng client mo. And then click File, click Save As, and then choose PDF. Usually PDF talaga yan, basta Adobe Premiere. And then save it on the desktop and click Save. And then let's go ahead and click Save PDF. And then let's go to the desktop. Let's see what that looks like. Saan yan siya dito? There it is. Okay, wait lang. Let's go back if na-save ba yan. Okay, there it is. And there you go. Di ba? Ang bilis, guys, no? Ganun kadali, guys. Ganun kadali yung pag-edit ng image sa Adobe Illustrator. And what really amazes me here is the free resources that you have out here. This is just crazy. It makes a freelancer's job so much easier. And lots of clients don't know this. No, lots of clients don't know this. Let's continue. So, with that in mind, in Adobe Illustrator, there's so many images you can make. Ang dami. These are real photos that are cartoonized. Cartoonized, bagong word. That are cartoonized by Adobe Illustrator. And type 3, if you think you can make something like this. No? If you have a creative mind, type 3. If you can create something out of this from picture, diba? As you can see, there's so many of you guys have the potential, have the talent to actually make something like this. Ako nga, I had to study like a week for each of these tools to finally get it. And I believe all of you, if you love this, it'll take no time. So again, best free resource is on freepick.com for Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. Here's one of my students, guys, before who took this into account. And look, sabi niya, Maj, I just want you to know I'm grateful. I now have 5 part-time clients. Grabe. Si Ma'am Lady. Now, I'm just amazed how she did it. Sabi ko, how did you do it? Sabi niya, templates lang, na-amaze na yung clients ko. That's crazy. That's crazy. And she's earning right now roughly almost 200 to 250,000 with her clients. And all she does is use templates. No? So that's for graphics design. No, as you can see, it's not quantum physics. It's not totally hard. It's simply knowing what the client wants. No? You don't need to master every single thing na nasa app na yan. Because trust me, ako nga hindi ko nga alam lahat yan dyan eh. Hindi ko alam lahat yan dyan eh. You just have to master what the client requires of you. Type 1 if you understand what I'm saying. No? Just master what the client requires from you and you can literally get started on that job already. Now, let's talk about social media. No, social media. For those who are gonna enter into the social media domain, type number 1. Type number 2. Number 2. If you want to become a social media manager. Now, a lot of people get confused with the difference ng social media manager and social media content creator. If you're just a manager, iba yung naggagawa ng content. Iba yung edit ng videos, iba yung edit ng pictures. Social media manager yan. If social media content creator, You're literally the one creating the content itself. It includes copywriting, video editing, and graphics editing for your client. But still, lots of companies would prefer na iba yung in charge sa social media management, iba yung in charge sa photo, iba yung in charge sa video. But if you're lucky, they would give you all the responsibility and the salary just goes up the roof. No? Kasi mas makakatipid sila if ikaw na yung magaling mag-edit at ikaw pa yung nag-manage ng social media. Make sense? No? Mas makakatipid yung client and you'll earn way much bigger as a social media manager. So, let's start. No? I'm gonna teach you what the client wants from you in social media. And I'm also gonna teach you how you can multiply the content of your client. Who here wants to learn a skill wherein pagpasok mo sa work ng client, you will amaze your client by how you can actually reorganize their system and make it even more effective sa kanilang branding. So I'm gonna teach you a content strategy. A content strategy that I learned from Peng Jun himself. And this is literally gonna make your client so happy. And if you have your own social media, you can apply this for yourself as well. So let's start. Social media. Here are the major pages to look out for. Facebook page, Instagram account, Twitter account, and YouTube channel. Let's add to the list TikTok. No, TikTok is added here now to the list. So for your Facebook page, make sure that the cover of your client's Facebook is a cover video. This is much more effective in my experience. Facebook pages with a cover video has a higher following than those na picture lang. Add your client's logo and branded logo in the profile picture and choose a unique stage name for your client. For example, ito yung aking Facebook page. You can see that right there. No? The logo, the cover photo, and the branding. If the client wants you to optimize their social media, ito yung gagawin mo for them. Instagram account. Make the name of the account consistent with your client's Facebook account and use the same logo. Kung ano yung name dun sa Facebook, the same din yung name sa Instagram. Just like that, no? QuickPro Academy, QuickPro din dun. Follow the logo, create content as well. The same din sa Twitter account, same name, same logo. The same din sa YouTube account. Now that we've covered the accounts part, let's talk about content. Ask your client to give you as many videos that they can provide. What did I say? Pictures or videos? I said videos. Because some of these clients, they don't know how to get started with their social media. They're gonna ask you, should I take a picture? Should I take a video? Should I write content? Tell your client to just give you as many videos as they can. And these videos should talk about topics related sa kanilang niche. So tell your client, sir, please provide me 10 videos about you talking about the niche. Please shoot these videos in a well-lit area. And once mabigay ng client sa'yo, you can literally repurpose the content. What does repurposing the content means? It means lahat ng videos na binigay sa'yo can be repurposed for an Instagram post, a YouTube video, quote cards, or Facebook posts. I'm gonna explain all of these one by one. Let's start with video posts dimensions. If you're gonna post a video on Facebook, make sure it's square. If you're gonna post a video on Instagram, make sure it's square. Insta story, square. YouTube, landscape. Para safe, I always go with 1080, 1080. Whether it be YouTube, Instagram, or Insta story, always 1080. On YouTube, it's landscape. So, mayroon naman video editors dyan sa clients mo. This is the instruction you tell to the video editors. Ganito yung shape dapat. And then, you scatter it everywhere. Lahat ng content. Make sure you lead your clients, viewers, to your clients' other social platforms. What are quote cards? Quote cards is literally taking out a picture clip from your client's videos and place quotes in them using Canva. So, for example, binigyan ka ng client mo ng isang video. Let's say yung binigay na video sa iyo was this one. I'm gonna open up a video here just for sample purposes. Ito. Okay, let's say this is the video na binigay ng client sa'yo. And you want to repurpose this for Canva. So, you hit pause on it. You hit pause. And you basically screenshot a part of it. So, as you can see, a video is now a photo. No? So, hindi na yung client mo kailangan mag-picture-picture pa. Kasi, may photos naman sa videos. And then you crop the picture and then you save it somewhere in your files, o lagay natin dito sa desktop. Ayan. And then you go to Canva and you turn it into a quote card, no? Basically guys, there's so many stuff in Canva talaga na magawa mo. Some editors don't use Photoshop anymore kasi nasa Canva naman. So here in Canva, just type here quote card or quote lang. Ayan, motivational or quote yard sign, quote Facebook story, any quote, just put a quote, choose a quote. Ayan. So there's so many quotes here you can use. And you can use this for your client. Let's say ito. Ayan. Now let's go ahead and upload that image na kinuha natin. And just drag it in there. Sana yun? Ito siya. Lagay natin dito. Sana yun? Ito. At saka lagay natin dito. And double click. And put it there. Oh, yan. Happy na yun yung client nyo, guys. Ganun lang kadali, guys. So, again, videos can be repurposed as quote cards. Please type F if you're still following me. No? Type F. Okay. Okay, very good, very good. No, I just want to make sure all of you are with me. So again, quote cards din yan. And there are other contents na magamit mo for your client's social media. Because your client will ask you, Maj, what other social media contents can we use? So I have here some samples. I'm going to show you some samples here. This is from Peng Jun din. 32 unique ideas to post for social media ng clients mo. You can go live. No? Tell your client, sir, we can go live. You can run a poll on social media. Marami yan mag-answer dyan. Inspirational quotes. Ayan. There is also share about your company. There's to be vulnerable. Ayan, no? Again, tell your client to take a picture of something cute or something like that. Marami din magre-react niyan. Blog posts, celebrations, if it's Mother's Day or Father's Day, any kind of celebration, post it as well on social media. Share information, no, free content like what I'm doing right now, actually, no. And then behind the scenes, people love seeing behind the scenes content. Ask a question, fill in the blanks, and so much more. By the way, type 3 if you would like to get a copy of this. Raise type 3, type 3. You get a copy of this. The social media codex. All right. So those who want to get a copy of this, I want you to stay till the end so that you'll know how to grab this for yourself. So there are so many kinds of content you can put up for your client's social media, but also it's important to have a post distribution schedule. Create a schedule to post daily. No? Your client must see that schedule, because if wala kang schedule, your client will say, are you doing your job? Are you actually posting content? And your client will check the schedule if you are indeed posting on time. So, on one of your homeworks, basically as a social media manager, is to create an Excel sheet and magawa ka ng schedule dyan and posting samples so that when you apply work as a social media manager, you can tell your client, sir, here's a sample scheduler that I have for you. No? And this will make your client's job way easier, literally. No? And basically, these are your homework. No? Study how to post on each platform, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and study how to schedule. Pwede ka kasi mag-schedule eh. You're gonna schedule your post so that it will be sent ahead of time. And there's a tool called Hootsuite. Free to siya for one platform. And you can schedule for an entire month or an entire year of content para marami kang free time. And I have another tool here that's very useful. For example, you don't know what to post for the whole year. So I have here a social media content calendar. Itong content calendar is literally every single day of the month, ready na yung ipapost, no? From Saturday, ano yung ipapost? February 1, February 2, February 3, February 4. Every single day of the month, meron ka ng post ideas for your client. So you will never run out of content. Educational, conversational, personal. Type 3 if you also want to get your hands on this. The social media content calendar. No? Alright, I can see some number 3s up there. And here's another one that you can use. Social media graphics collection. Every single day of the year, meron ka ng graphic post for your client. For example, November, look at this. For every single day in November, meron ka ng post na inspiring for your client. And not only na picture siya, meron din to siya ng PNG version. Ayan o. Transparent siya so that your client's photo will be put behind it. Isn't this amazing? Type 2 if you want to get your hands on this. No? So, you can literally put this on Canva. These are transparent images that you can use for your client. If you want to get your hands on this, guys, stay till the end. You'll probably be one of the lucky ones who will have this. And with that in mind, this, my friends, is the road to social media domination. Take care of your client's audience. If may mag-comment, reply. Post along the seasons. If it's Christmas, if it's summer, post the content along with the seasons. Interact with the audience. Go live pag may time. Tell your client, and be caring as well to those commenting if they have inquiries on your social media. Now, the next question is this. How do you make profit? No? At the end of the day, that's what we really need. How do you make profit out of your clients? Now, in order to make profit, of course, the first things first, you need to get a client. All right? Now, to get a client, it only takes 4 simple steps. First of all, you need to brand yourself. Now, look at Darla, our guest before. She's a cum laude graduate in UP, but she became a social media manager. And look at her Instagram. She branded her Instagram. And I myself, I branded my Facebook page. And look at Demi, she branded herself as a video creator. And you need to do that for your Facebook as well, guys. No? Your Facebook. Huwag nyo nilagay sa Facebook dyan na iniwan ako ng jowa ko. No? Galit ako sa gobyerno. No? You need to optimize your social media everywhere. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Brand yourself. After you brand yourself, you need to have a very nicely made portfolio. No? It could be in Wix, it could be in WordPress. Portfolio is basically a website that presents your skills. Social media skills, video editing or photo editing skills. And you need to create a cover letter to be sent to your clients. How many clients must you apply for to actually get the job? How many clients? The answer is not 1, the answer is not 2, the answer is not 3. The answer is 30 different clients in one night. Using direct sourcing or third-party sourcing. Direct sourcing, directly uma-apply ka sa client mo. You can find them on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Third-party sourcing, you apply to third-party agencies to get these clients. No, hindi lang isa, 30 talaga. Not per day, but you maintain the 30. If the next day may nagsabi na hindi na pwede, you maintain it. And here are the results of my students who follow this. Look at this, no? 2 months lang, he's already earning 100,000 per month. And ito pa, lady, 45,000 per month, 3 hours per day yung work niya. Ito si JM, no? Hire din naman ako, second client niya na. So, all of these amazing achievements of my students are happening because we are creating a goal-focused training for them in QuickPro. Now, I have good news. I have good news for everyone. Who's excited? Type number 5 if you're excited for the good news, guys. Type number 5. Excited for the good news. We are gonna be revamping, or we are gonna be giving you a training that you've never experienced before, so that you can have a client the fastest way possible. And this is what I call the power sessions. Power sessions. Power session learning goes like this. There's gonna be a schedule every week. Okay, stand by. No, stand by. We're gonna be reconnecting. Okay, there you go. So, power sessions.
This meeting is being the recording has stopped.
Rock and roll. All right, so let's get back to it. No, so let's just make sure na marinig ako. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, power sessions is basically goal-focused learning, wherein there's gonna be a schedule that's gonna focus on profile enhancement. We're gonna focus on teaching you and training you to get the best cover letter and portfolio. It's gonna be a hands-on training. We're gonna be looking at your portfolio, we're gonna be looking at your cover letter to make sure na ready na siya for the client. And then the following day, it's gonna be a mock interview hack tutorial. No? We're gonna be doing hot seats, wherein we're gonna interview you as if we are the client, and we're gonna give you a rating on what are the chances you'll probably get hired or not. So this is very helpful because you're gonna be learning all of these things on the spot talaga. No, so that you'll be 100% ready for your client. And we're gonna do a client hunting adventure. In this client hunting power session, it's gonna be on a different day naman. Every week to eh. Every week, magre-recycle to sila. There's profile enhancement every week, mock interview, and client hunting. Sa client hunting, we're gonna help you generate 40 different sources of clients. Sources, no? And in these 40 sources, guys, it's impossible that you will not get interviews and clients coming to you after you go through our client hunting power session. And there's gonna be a share your win day. So share your win day, what we're gonna do there is we're going to be asking volunteers, no, ng mga students who already got a client, and they're gonna share exactly what they learned. Now, type number 3 if you want to be part of this power session. Now, type number 3 if you want to be part of this power session. Okay, very good. So I'm seeing the number 3s there. All right. Okay, ang dami. Now, the hot seats that I was talking about, it's exactly gonna be like this. No, you can see it here in the screen. Hot seat sessions is where the coach will be pinpointing students to perform. It could be to perform or showcase their cover letter, showcase their portfolio, or do an interview with them. And here's the good news, guys. It's not just gonna be me coaching. We have a whole team of coaches to help you out. Ayan, no? Now, these coaches are experts on different fields. No? There are actually new coaches coming. Some of the coaches here are not updated. But one thing I can tell you, we have a coach for multimedia. She teaches graphics and video editing. She's actually the video and graphics editor of SMCT brand. We have a coach as well on social media. We have a coach on website development. We have a coach on marketing, copywriting, and advertising. We have a coach on mind setting. No, he's gonna help you, give you the mindset to face the clients, to achieve your dreams. And I as well to cover everything else, including the power sessions. This live coaching is very powerful because you can ask your questions live. You're gonna talk to the coaches live na talaga. And here are some of the, here are other things you're gonna get from us. You're gonna get a fully customizable, irresistible cover letter. No, this cover letter is a copy-paste content wherein you'll just copy and paste your skills and your name and your information. This cover letter is ready to go for your clients. No, another thing you're gonna get as well is an online portfolio. The online portfolio is exactly what I told you. It's a website. No, that you're gonna get to your clients. By the way, if you're excited to have this, can you type number 4 for those who are excited to claim all of this already? Type number 4 if you want to have this, the training, the content, the templates. And to top it all off, no, I know some of you want to improve your video editing skills, your e-commerce skills, your website development skills. And what if you cannot attend the live training? Don't worry, because we also have recorded videos of every course that we have here. Video editing, PowerPoint, eBay, copywriting, SEO, Adobe, appointment setting, all the skills out there, recorded videos for you to study, not only live trainings. And one of the best things we have also, guys, is we have a community for you to join. Who wants to be part of a community where you're always helping each other, you're always supporting each other, you have support group to guide you, to encourage you, and to inspire you. And every time you're discouraged, every time you need a boost or inspiration, you have friends with the same mindset as you. Type number 5 if you need this. You want people with the same level of thinking as you have, the same spectrum of mindset as you have. Very good. Now, as well as you know, all of these things are going to be part of the program that I'm going to give you. So before I proceed to the next slide, I'd like to ask permission muna to everyone here that I'm going to be offering an investment opportunity for you to invest in yourself. Everything you've just seen there is already being experienced by some of my students. And trust me when I say this, some of my students right now are very excited to experience the power coaching because it's a new activity we're rolling on. Now, it's a new activity. So, if you've learned a lot of things ngayon that is for free, would you say you're going to learn even so much more if you join this program? Yes or no? Would you say you'll have even more advantage if you join this program? Yes or no? So here is the investment, or this is basically what you're gonna be paying for in order to join the program. I'm gonna be showcasing it here right now. Stand by. Ito na siya, guys. There we have it. All right. So the investment of all of this, of course, the value, I'm going to share the value muna. The value is valued at 700,000. No? And this is the total value that you're going to get. Because you're going to get training every night, live training, and you're going to get power sessions, templates, and all of that. There was a time before that the tuition, it was already at 59,000 pesos before. No? But of course, I'm not going to charge you with that amount because you invested your time in here, you're learning. So we're going to drop this into a one-time payment for only 2,999. So guys, with this 2,999, this is literally the best investment you can have this year. I'm telling you right now. Not only should you take this offer, because when you take this offer, all it takes for you is to actually master a skill and to be a part of the team and to start earning profits. No? And the classes are very conducive. There are also groupings. Now, here is an example of a grouping that was held in the class. I'm gonna play this video. This is one of our groupings before. I'm gonna play this video.
To learn new things, I make sure na I engage myself to learn new things. Kaya nagkaroon din ako ng masters, pero hindi ko rin nagamit. Why? Mahirap pagtulo sa college. So eventually, last July, I started with QuickPro, and I have learned a lot. I have gained a lot as well. So,
and he's right, guys. Check this out. He earned 160,000 pesos in sales and already got 2 clients. And that's crazy. That's crazy. So, with all of this coming, I want to reward those who are going to enroll within the 24-hour period. No, I'm going to reward those for all who's going to enroll in the 24-hour period. You see, within 24 hours, I'm going to give away something for those who are action takers. Do you know Peng Jun? Remember Peng Jun? I've been talking about him all throughout this training. Peng Jun is literally the best of the best. The best of the coaches I've seen out there. He inspired me, even made me cry in one of his trainings. Oh, guys, napayak talaga ako. And there are 2 contents here that Peng Jun really wants to give me during that training when I went to Manila. It was the Social Media Codex and the Funnel Hackers Cookbook. If you enroll within 24 hours from today, I'm gonna give these 2 things to you for free. Exactly, guys. No? You're gonna get the Funnel Hackers Cookbook and you're gonna get the Social Media Codex for free if you enroll within 24 hours. So look at all this content. Look at all these things you're gonna get for the rest of the 6 months as you join QuickPro, guys. And the only investment you're gonna invest here is only 2,999 pesos. Only 2,999 pesos. If you're wondering where to enroll, it's literally in MajCustodio.com. MajCustodio.com, that's the website to enroll. So I'm going to go to that website right now. It's actually very straightforward, the enrollment. Just head on over to that website, MajCustodio.com. And once you're here, you're going to see a review of everything I talked about. It's literally part of the program. Click Enroll Today and get started. And once you're here, put in your full name, and then your email, and then your contact number, and then the membership, put in your city, Cebu, and your occupation, let's say call center, and then click on proceed. And then once you click on proceed, guys, you'll be seeing the payment information on how you send your payments. We have lots of payment information. There is BDO, BPI, Palawan, GCash, debit, credit, or PayPal. If you want to enroll via Palawan, it's okay, or BPI if you have an app. But please remember, guys, to take a picture of your receipt. If you don't take a picture of the receipt, hindi kayo ma-enroll because you have to verify your enrollment by clicking on the payment verification below. Click on payment verification below after you take a picture of the receipt of your payment, and then on the next page, it's gonna be a Google form verification. Put in the same information again, and then put in your payment code. Once you put in your payment code, that's it, and you'll be onboarded to the program. Upload nyo rin, guys, yung screenshot ng receipts nyo. So, before we end, who here is parang nabuksan yung mata niyo. Your eyes were opened by the training. Type 3 if your eyes were open. Type 3. Oh, very good, no? I just want to tell you, because some of you, I believe, are still undecided. I know the investment isn't that big because I know what's on your mind. You're thinking, yes, 2,999 kaya yan, but do I have the time to invest for the training? Type 1 if that's what you're thinking. Do I have the time to invest for the training? Well, here's the question. If you're not gonna join the training, what's gonna happen is you're gonna go back to your normal life. You're gonna go back to your daily life, daily chores, and you're not gonna create that change that inspired you today. No, you're not gonna achieve that dream as a video editor, graphics editor, social media manager. It's basically gonna be back to normal. No, how do you preserve that flame, that passion, if you cannot continue it? And if all this training ever did, no, yung 2,999, if all this training ever did not give you 5 or 4 or 3 clients, it only gave you 1 client. At yung client na yan, sinisweldohan ka ng 40,000 pesos per month. Is the training gonna be worth it? Yes or no? Of course. No? Next, if all this training ever did was give you a community that supports you, give you coaches every night that helps you out, and gives you live reviews na makakausap mo talaga and a community that supports you, is your 2,999 pesos worth it? Exactly. And lastly, before, when I was doing this by myself, grabe guys yung trial and error. Yes, meron ngang YouTube, meron ngang free resources. But it's really different if there's someone you can talk in front of you. Am I right? It's really different if there's someone who's an expert sitting in front of you in the computer where you can discuss your goals with, where you can discuss, am I ready? Your cover letter and all of these with. And if you don't take this offer, what's gonna happen is you're gonna try to do this on your own. And it's gonna give you a lot of time to practice on. Instead of finishing it in 1 month or 1 week lang sana, it's gonna take you years probably to reach that level when you can finally say you're ready. This mentorship is gonna give you the shortcut that you need. So ask yourself, do you need this upgrade in your life right now? Do you need the upgrade in your online skills? Do you need the upgrade in social media, in video editing, in graphics editing? Exactly. So for those who are going to be enrolling, and for those even who haven't enrolled, we're about to end. Sadly, I wish I could stay here longer because you guys are just amazing. By the way, I'd just like to give a round of applause to everyone who stayed here. Yes, rock and roll. I just like to share something with you guys that is really close to my heart. When I started my venture as a freelancer, as a video editor, graphics editor, no one supported me. My parents couldn't understand what that job was about. My friends told me, scam lang yan lahat. Walang pera makuha sa internet. That's because here in our country, it's really dominant yung traditional beliefs right now. Have you seen that? When you say online work, ano iniisip agad? Networking yan. Networking. So because of all those things, I found out na if you're gonna do this alone, your biggest challenge are the critics and the discouragement of the people around you. And you're not gonna get as much support as you can from them. That's why I created this academy, because we need friends, am I right? We need people who can talk to us with the same level of mindset. We need the support that can help us out. And the 2,999, that's 6 months, but you can already start getting results within the first month. I made it 6 months so that you can have continual support even if you're working with a client already. I truly believe you still need that support from us. So for those who are going to be joining us, guys, this is the start of your journey. If you have a goal in life, and if this course or if this masterclass can help you reach that goal, what's 2,999, right? If you divide 2,999 in 1 year, how many lang yan? Like that's 50 centavos per day. I mean, you're already paying for it anyway. Agree. Type 1 if you agree. You're already paying for it anyway. You're paying for things that are not even of use to you. So, do you think it makes sense to invest that in yourself? Do you think it makes sense to invest that for your skills, for your upgrade, to get friends, and to have my personal coaching? For those who are going to be enrolling, guys, this is it. And guys, the training is going to start na, what's the day today? Ano yung araw ngayon? Oh yeah, next week. It's going to start next week exactly at Friday. So if you're going to enroll today and get the discount, we'll be meeting you in the classroom, guys. So with that in mind, guys, did you learn a lot today, guys? Rock and roll. So if you're going to be enrolling, I'm going to see you in the classroom. We're going to be playing a video. Yeah, I can see. We're going to, in the website, there's a number there that you can contact. We're going to be playing a video to inspire you guys and to make sure that you're still inspired after this, guys. Huh? Okay, rock and roll, guys. Rock and roll.
Hello, I'm Greveline C. Ilano, an online business masterclass student here in QuickPro for about 3 months, and my experience here is so amazing. So last month, I started my business and I followed the tips and advices of Coach Maj, Coach Marlies, and other coaches. I was really amazed because on the first week, I earned an amount that is equal to my 2 weeks of working on my day job as a teacher. And guess what? I just followed the basics in creating an online business, and I just optimized all the resources and free softwares that QuickPro gave to us. You'll have fun and you'll find people with the same mind like yours. Those people who are globally competitive and with billionaire minds. QuickPro is a game changer. I've learned a lot of skills and ideas that I thought I wouldn't learn in my entire life.
We have all the courses that you need, from BA, General BA, Digital Marketing, Social Media Management, Copywriting, Graphic Designs, Web Dev, name it, they have it. So for those who are interested, and even for those who are not interested, guys, I tell you, this is the new norm and this is the right platform to invest.
I'm not just learning, but also I made friends. I even built a collaboration with a few of them. Thank you.
Sobrang laki nang naitulong sa akin ng QuickPro kasi pagpasok ko pa lang, I enrolled last April 6, 2021. Within 2 days, I learned new things na pwede ko palang pagkakitaan. Sobrang daming courses, sobrang daming bagong knowledge. At the end of the day, pipili ka na lang kung ano yung pagfofokusan mo dahil sa sobrang dami mong pwedeng malaman.
The first question is, have I acquired daw ba a client because of QuickPro? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. Yes na yes. Kasi po, 4 days pa lang ako enrolled sa QuickPro. Nakakuha na po ako ng client sa US. And that is so amazing for me kasi newbie talaga ako. Walang-wala po talaga akong alam tungkol sa freelancing. So I just decided that I'm gonna do it because I think it will give me so much more. And it will give me the change that I really want for my life and for my family. So yes, 4 days. It's so amazing. Napaka-miraculous. I consider it miraculous. So ang gustong-gusto ko po sa Academy is nandyan na po lahat. Wala ka nang hahanapin pa. Lahat po itinuturo na nila. Lahat ng skills na gusto mong matutunan, nandyan na. Graphic design, movie editing, paggagawa ng resume, paggagawa ng cover letter, nandyan na ho lahat. I-spoon feed na nila sa'yo. So what you have to do is just to grab it and put it into action.
Friend, alam mo ba, na di mo na need na pumunta pa ng ibang bansa para kumita ka ng dollars. Bang! Talaga? Yes, sa video na ito, ipapakita natin, pag-uusapan po natin how a young mother na nag-work from home po, right now, kumikita na po ng 6 digits income per month. Kung gusto malaman, tune in, don't tune out. Video! Don't forget to invite niya ako sa passion project sa mga tao na talagang umunlad at makawala talaga sa utang. In fact, ang dami ng tao here and abroad na natulungan po namin. That's the reason why one of my passion project is also to be able to team up with people. Yung mga mag-collab kami. And one of the person that caught my attention, his name is Coach Maj, no? He's one of the leading online specialists that teaches people or that teach people on how to earn money while working from home. As a matter of fact, ang background lang, in-invite niya ako to speak to his event and nakita kong ginagawa niya. Namangha talaga ako. Marami na siyang taong natulungan on how to earn dollars even while they're still here at the Philippines. Marami po mga full-time na housewife po na dati pong mga career people na nag full-time po pero namimiss po nilang mag-work, no, sa sa marketplace or sa trabaho muli. Kaso lang hindi na po pwede kasi may mga anak na. Pero eto, ang ginawa ni Coach Maj, tinutulungan niya yung mga housewife at the same time yung out of work na magkaroon ng opportunity na kumita kahit nasa bahay lang. And that's the reason why I want to feature a 23-year-old young mother. Ikukwento niya kung ano yung journey niya. Gagawa tayo ng commentary video sa pamamagitan ng kanyang video. Let's watch this.
I'm Angela Gico from General Trias, Cavite. I'm turning 23 years old. Isa akong project manager sa isang international digital marketing agency. And I'm also doing part-time as a website designer and social media manager. And I am proud to be an online professional. So it all started noong 2017. Nanganak ako noon. I was a real-time analyst apprentice sa isang BPO company. And naranasan ko yung time na yon, yung postpartum depression. Kasi, you know, pagka nanganak ka ng maaga, the idea is you'll never achieve your dreams. Paulit-ulit na naghahunt sa akin mga questions na paano ako magiging role model sa anak ko, paano ko matutupad yung mga pangarap ng family ko at the same time yung pangarap ko. And syempre, gusto ko rin ma-cherish yung moment with my baby. You know, how will I do that if I have to deal with traffic, I have to go to the office, overtime, and then uuwi na lang ako para matulog.
Yun eh. Alam mo, yung mga ganong issue, no? Like for example, it's torn between two things yan eh. Number one, gusto mong maging ganap na ina, at the same time, gusto mo rin makatulong sa pamilya para matupad ng pangarap. Pero ang tanong, anong uunahin? Diba? Tignan natin kung anong ginawa ni Angel, ano bang pinili niya.
I don't really have a time with my family. So that's the time I really need to walk out on my comfort zone. During my maternity leave, habang nanonood ako ng mga videos, I saw QuickPro ads. So it's all about on how to be a virtual assistant and how to earn money while you're working at home. So the first time I saw that ad, I need to give it a shot. Maybe it's time mag-invest ako ng time to learn something else para sa family ko, to get out of my comfort zone, to get out of the traffic, get out of, you know, dealing with your boss on your office, because you can manage your time if you're at home. So I enrolled, nag-invest ako ng time. Syempre, ma-attend ako ng mga online class ni Maj. And after a month, I decided to resign. At sobrang pressured ako kasi if I don't work, yung income ng husband ko, it will never be enough to sustain.
Yun. So after that, di ba, anong ginawa niya? She took some steps. Ang ginawa niya, nakita niya yung ads. Nung nakita niya yung ads, nag-respond siya. Nung nag-respond siya, nag-invest siya. Definitely, nag-aral siya. Pero pressured na kailangan may ma-produce siya, di ba? Kundi paano naman yung pamilya niya? Tingnan natin yung susunod.
Siyempre, I have a newborn baby. After 2 weeks, luckily, I got hired as a executive assistant. And after months, my boss gave me an opportunity to be the project manager. So before ka mag-manage, you have to know all the basic. Imagine if I don't enroll with QuickPro, if I don't attend the classes, how will I know? My boss put me into the field. I manage website designers. I manage social media manager, content writers, and more. I all watch that to the online class that Coach Maj is offering. So, lahat yon sobrang beneficial sa akin. I have 3 clients as of the moment, and they're all international. I never imagined every month I'm earning 6 digit, and as a 23 years old, sinong makakaakalang kaya ko pala?
Okay. Grabe, di ba? So, nag-resign siya, tapos nabigyan siya ng work, di ba? Natuto siya from the session of Coach Maj. And then, meron na siya 3 clients at international clients na at kumikita na siya ng 6-digit income. Pero may nangyari pa. Ito pa maganda after 1 year. Ano kaya nangyari? Panoorin nga natin.
After a year, nakapagpundar kami ng motor. After 2 years, nakabili kami ng bahay. And during this pandemic, we saved a lot of money because we're not going out. We're just, buying what we need, kung ano lang yung kailangan. And then, we have saved a lot of money and then we have invest. Sabi ko, maybe it's a time to buy a house. So, nakabili kami ng bahay and 2 months ago, we just moved in sa bago naming bahay. 2 months ago, we just moved in sa bago naming bahay, which is here in General Trias. So, I'm very thankful with, QuickPro and Coach Maj. I started with QuickPro and I never imagined what my life is if hindi ako nag-enroll sa kanya.
Grabe, no? Imagine mo, nakabili sila ng motor, nakapag-ipon sila ng pandemic dahil di nga lumalabas, ngayon nakabili ng bahay. Grabe, 23-year-old housewife. Panoorin natin kung ano yung natutunan niya kay Coach Maj at saka sa akin, okay?
Ang number 1 na natutunan ko sa QuickPro is don't give up in chasing your dreams. Take the risk. I learned na habang bata pa, I need to save money and invest for the future of my son. Ang natutunan ko kay Chinkitan is how to save money and invest for the future of your family. Yun talaga yung pinakasinusubaybayan ko sa kanya. Tama naman talaga. While you're young, you have to invest for your future para pagkatanda mo, you don't have to worry anymore. As a young mother, I encourage everyone na huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Battle with your fears. Kailangan mo maniwala sa sarili mo na hindi ikaw yung taong akala nila. Kaya mong matupad lahat ng pangarap mo.
Galing. Angela, yes. Never give up. Sinabi nga niya, take risks. Mag-save.
Alright guys, Maj Custodio here, and I'm your freelance and business coach, and I'm going to help you start your business, scale your business, and even launch your own freelance career. Guys, gone are the days when you have to work so hard to finally earn. These days, guys, in the online world, all you need to do is an internet, a laptop, and the right skills to get the job done. When the clients find your value and when your customers find your business attractive, guys, there's no stopping on how much you can earn. Guys, I've been training Filipinos all over the nation, and I can tell you one thing. All of them have been generating amazing results that have even surpassed my expectations. And you are next. Maj Custodio here, your coach, CEO of QuickPro, signing out. QuickPro, and no matter the results, as long as you gave it your all, I'm so proud of you. See you guys.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Papaya.
Coach! Maj Custodio! Makain ako. Ano na? Sige na. Tingnan natin.
I will teach how to schedule, create contents, use the apps and the tools, and I will teach you the right skills to...
Ay, teka lang, wait. Focus lang ko para sa client ko.
Alam niyo bakit grabe ako mag-critic? Kasi I've been criticized so much. Like, alam ko na talaga.
Halos lahat ng tao galit. Galit sa tulay, galit sa kay tatay, galit sa ex, galit sa kay Coco.
It's very important na malaman nyo kung ano yung dapat gawin. Usually, yung gagawin ng tao is maghanap agad ng trabaho. Very boring, dyan na naman sa office. And most people are gonna waste 10 years of their life doing something that they don't love. Now, scroll down sa active, hindi sa in review. Hanapin natin yung active na. Scroll down pa. Yan. Hover mo yung mouse mo sa ad na yan. As you can see, yung picture mo, hindi mo siya na-shape exactly the same as the video. I'm not sure, ha? Sige, ganito po.
Coach, kung lahat kami 350, ito ang coverage namin. Kung isa 500 ko yan, lalaki ako.
Kahit i-1,000 mo pa yan, at ganyan lang karami yung pumasok, tataas pa rin yung conversion rate mo. Tataas na. So this is good news. Why? Kasi alam na natin yung cost. No, alam na natin yung reason. It's not too late. It's still too early. At Marvin, you're still living with your parents, bro. You have nothing to lose. So you can lose as many times as you want. Because nandyan ka pa eh. No?